Hey, Michael, do you want to come on? Play, raise your hand.
Yep. Thanks so much, Neil. Thank you. Appreciate it. I'm building a marketplace and logistics network in the farm economy. I had two quick questions. First, what are your thoughts on using SaaS or some other service as a means to acquire marketplace participants? It almost sounds a little bit like that kind of was your Goldbelly playbook with kind of like taking over their websites, taking over their socials. And then second, recommendations on the timing of a fundraise at the early stages, whether raising on the idea and the concept or waiting until you can get some traction. Any perspective would be appreciated. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. So I love SaaS and services to get especially one side of a marketplace. I think that's like uh I'm gonna butcher the saying, but I think there's a famous saying where, people will come for the tools and stay for the marketplace. Might be reversed. But the tools are really important to locking in um any part of the marketplace that you can. And that's also how you remove disintermediation risk in the future is by making it so people get a lot of value out of the marketplace. So I think that's a really straightforward way to get an advantage in marketplaces. So I definitely do that. I actually invested in a company that is or a marketplace that is building that's basically trying to disrupt the food the food supply chain network. They're taking small farms, connecting them with the businesses that buy right now from large farms, and so basically making everything farm to table. So if you're a bone broth company, you're getting your supply directly from small farms, making it super easy. They started by building the tools for the small farms to actually just get online and compete with these guys, these bigger aggregators and bigger sort of institutional farms, and so that made them really sticky and made it so that when people started making contracts with these consumers or consuming businesses, that they couldn't just be removed from the equation. So definitely that in terms of your second question of when to raise, there's never like a easy answer, cookie cutter answer to it. I will say the one that people give that I definitely subscribe to is raise when you don't have to, because that's when people are more likely to give you money. You should always control your own destiny, in my opinion. When you're talking about like a pre-seed round, I think that's when you can get away with more, just an idea and a framework. I think the later stage you go, um, the more and more difficult it gets to do it without traction, especially from a marketplace perspective.